Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. I'm here today to talk to you about the one and only Vchain. Okay, Web3 for the better. We're going to be discussing Vchain from a fundamental standpoint and then going into the chart and breaking it down from a technical analysis standpoint, because there's some very interesting stuff happening right now with this project. Okay, so without further ado, let's get straight into this. Also, if you like Vchain, you got to like this video. You got to support the Vchain creators. So go and slap a like on the video if you're going to find any sort of value here at all. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about Vchain, it is of course a layer 1 blockchain. If you guys don't know what a layer 1 blockchain is, basically projects can then build on that blockchain specifically, and it creates like a whole ecosystem where a lot of other projects actually will function. Okay, the one thing about Vchain that is super unique, it is one, EVM compatible, meaning the developers who have developed something on, say, Ethereum will then be able to bridge the code over onto Vchain. So basically creating a very, very good way for projects to build cross-chain. Okay, so it opens up the door for already established projects to build on the Vchain blockchain itself. Okay, it's low cost, it's very fast, and it's got a very, very good transaction lifecycle management. Okay, there is an announcement from Vchain at the moment, and it is actually a new partnership. Okay, the new partnership that they have partnered up with is called Power Slap. Okay, I don't know if you've seen the guys on the short form content, kind of like UFC. It is from the creators of UFC, I'm pretty sure, but they basically just slap each other and knock each other out. It's it's a competitive sport, but yeah, they're the new sponsor, very popular sport, so that's very, very good for Vchain overall, continuously developing partnerships, especially even in this market. Okay, so that's one thing I'd just like to say about Vchain and how it is developing. And the next thing would be, before we get into the chart, guys, is actually go over to this thing I found over on X, on the Vchain Twitter account, which they actually posted, the X account. And if you look at top projects by development activity growth, you can see that we've got Orders here, we've got Arbitrum, we've got Alexa, Axela, can't read very well, DeepBook, Uniswap, Celestia, and across protocol, Lido, and Bitcoin, and then Vchain is obviously all the way at the top there with the most development activity growth here out of all of these projects, even more than Bitcoin here. So it basically shows that that is a very, very good sign that this project is continuously developing throughout this market and through these market conditions, right? Which is very, very good to see. Now, where is Vchain? Where's the price? How much can we make through trading this, and where can we see this thing going in the future? Okay, and just stop you there. If you like Vchain, I want to know. Get in that comment section. Let me know if you like Vchain, and of course, slap a little like on the video as well. And you can see here that Vchain is currently at a $1.98 billion market cap. So it has lost the $2 billion market cap most recently, but you can see it's a pretty juicy buying opportunity if you ask me. Okay, it has obviously dipped down here in the last 7 days by 13% or so. But if we look at the month, 19% down. But if we look at the year, 48% down. All time, it's actually up. So right now, guys, this thing is seriously underpriced at around 2 cents 3, and you can see that its all-time high was 24 cents. If we look at the market cap here, it is absolutely ridiculous how underpriced this is, because an asset that is still developing in this market and that's still active and still doing stuff. I saw they had a very long spaces over on X the other day. They're still active. They're still pursuing their goal. They're bringing out new things throughout their ecosystem as well. A project that is down significantly from its all-time high, which all-time high market cap there was $16 billion, currently at $2 billion market cap. That's still an 8x, okay? That's like 900% on your investment here, all the way to all-time high, guys, which is just an unbelievable buying opportunity. You can't get better than this. So if you are looking for a spot to get in on Vchain, I will show you in a second on the chart. Okay, the last day it's actually up 3%, so doing pretty well overall. Let's jump to the chart and let's see what we are working with and what buying areas are going to be the best for us here. Okay, so let's talk on the macro. So we'll start off here on the daily. You can see obviously we've got a clear trend line coming down from this high back in December. You can see mass resistance there, resistance in most recent price action on the 26th of March, we actually got slammed down as well. Now, we didn't quite test this low. We did set a low in at around 2 cents 06, didn't quite test it again, but right now we haven't reclaimed the daily volume weighted ATR band with confidence to the upside. So what I'm really looking for here right now is probably another test to the downside. Unfortunately, I know you V heads are crazy out there, you vet army or whatever you're called. Yeah, I know you're very, very loyal to your project, and you're not going to like me saying that it's going to go down, but it only makes sense here to really test that low. If we look at sort of macro market structure, guys, we need to be very, very vigilant of this, because this determines whether we're in a downtrend or an uptrend, and we know the trend is your friend. Okay, so we've got the high, we've got what was gonna be the higher low if we did break this high, but unfortunately it was classed as the low. This is the lower high. We break this low, confirming this lower high, confirming this is a new lower low, and this is a new lower high, because you can see we've come down, we broke that low again. Now, this is the most recent lower high that is not confirmed. Okay, it's confirmed when we break this low. If we do come up and we actually come up and we get above 3 cents 38, game on, baby, we're bullish. Okay, it basically means that we're abolishing this this downtrend, this market structure resistance point. Okay, so that's what we're really looking out for here for the full scale reversal for Vchain. And if we do a little cheeky Fibonacci from high to low, it kind of gives us a good idea as to what we can be looking for here, because you can see it does line up quite nicely with this level of Fibonacci. Okay, the 0.5, you can see bouncing off that continuously here, and when we did break that, confirmation of the reversal of the trend came into fruition, and you can see massive dumps to the downside. Now, we are looking for that to change here for the better, for the upside. So if we do come back up here, guys, I want to see us break this area around 4 cents and see a lot of momentum to the upside from that zone. Again, though, if we look at the macro, the massive macro, we're seriously stupidly underpriced here, guys. Okay, we've got a lot of room for growth. So if you are looking and you are sort of skeptical about getting in right now, just look at this trend line. Okay, this trend line, support, 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 support. Where are we right now? Okay, where are we right goddamn now? We're testing that level of support. Okay, so if we're going to find anything, it's going to be here. Okay, so this is really, really your buying area. If we take a leg down, just DCA the hell out of it. Obviously, not financial advice. You've got to do your own research here, guys. But right now, we're basically back to pre-election levels here. We're near enough at pre-election levels, which is a very, very, very cheap entry for Vchain itself. Let me know what price you got into Vchain. I'm very excited to know. I got a friend of mine, shout out to you, Mr. NX out there. I know that you got into Vchain very, very early, and you've been holding it for a very, very long time. So yeah, shout out to you. People should know about you, because you're a diehard supporter, buying every goddamn Vchain dip that's out there. Okay, and I want to know if you guys are doing the same. Now, again, how high can this bad boy go? Okay, we spoke about this. It was an 8x to all-time high, but the question that you're probably asking is, can it breach all-time high? Can it break all-time high? How high can this thing go? So, market cap wise, for a layer one at an all-time high of $16 billion, very, very good. Now, with Vchain being a layer one blockchain, and it's fast, it's efficient, it's scalable, it's still doing very, very well, it's still got a very active team. If we look at just general layer ones right now, you can see Solana, obviously Solana is basically not the king, but one of the, well, the king of the memes here. You can see $65 billion market cap there for Solana. Obviously XRP with the banks, and what was the other one? Cardano's up there, 23 billion. Tron, Ton, and Link. So if we're looking at, obviously the all-time high was $16 billion. I do think in this run we could be looking at a 2x on that all-time high. I think that's completely possible for Vchain. It's doing a lot more than I'm seeing with other projects right now. Still getting partnerships, still growing, still developing, and I still think that it's a very, very key player in this game, especially when retail floods back in. To have the UFC as a partner, it's all over all the UFC rings and the Octagon, and now Power Slap as well. So you can imagine the reach across social media for all of these different sports here. So yeah, I think Vchain is going to be doing insane numbers in this run, guys. Insane numbers. I'm talking literally double the all-time high here. Okay, so if we are going to be doing that from our current price right now. Let's zoom right the way in and let's see what we're working with using this price range tool of how much percentages, how much percent we can make, basically buying now and holding till double the all-time high. And this is not a joke, guys. It's actually completely feasible for this to happen here. So 28 cents, so double that will be 56 cents here for Vchain, and that will put this price at, can we get it? Can we get it? We'll put it at 56 cents, but we'll put the percentage that you could potentially gain here on your investment at 2,292%. That is ridiculous, and that is very, very achievable. Okay, a very, very good investment here over the next sort of couple of years or so. Very, very nice indeed. Let me know what you think of that in the comment section and whether you think 2,000% is achievable. I would like to know. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Do appreciate it. If you found any sort of value, drop a little like on the video. And if you are looking to trade Vchain and you want insane bonuses, then go over to Bitunix and use my link, because you'll get actually cheaper fees trading through my referral link. Okay. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Peace out for now, and I'll see you in the next one.